What did you just kind of think was the main problem tonight?
Yeah, I think it's, a lot falls on my plate. I'm the guy that's supposed to bring the energy and hustle plays and effort plays, and I didn't do that tonight. I can usually gauge that by, how many steals, deflections, rebounds I get, and tonight was probably my worst performance of the year in that case. So I think it starts with me. Coach can say that it's his fault, he didn't get us prepared and whatnot, but I'm in that starting group for that reason, and I just don't think I bring that energy and effort tonight like I usually do.
What do you attribute it to? What was lacking?
I don't know. I felt good coming to the game. If I knew, I would have fixed it. But you could just feel it. It wasn't no momentum to the point where like the crowd could get into it or anything like that. We were just kind of flat all around, and I take that on my plate for sure.
Did this kind of performance surprise you guys? I mean, 2 days off, starting what feels like an important homestand.
I think so. I come in every game expecting to win. But like I said, we didn't bring it. It's my fault. But yeah, I was very surprised just on our all-around performance collectively, both on offense and defense. Four of their best players were out tonight, and you knew other guys were going to come in and step up as part of their culture, and they did that.
Brandin, how well do you know Jaime Jaquez Jr.? There was a lot of talk before the game. You guys were taking respectively one spot in front of each other and both having really good rookie seasons. How well do you know him, and what do you think of what he's done so far?
Yeah, first of all, great player. He fits their culture, fits their system. Through the pre-draft process, a lot of our workouts were together. So we're on a lot of flights together, staying in the same hotels. So just getting to know him over, a 2-month period in April and May was great. I knew he fits. I knew he fits their, identity and what they're about. He's having a great, season. And I think besides Wemby and Chet, I think me and him are right up there with the best rookies. So, shout out to him. He played well tonight and, helped them win.
Just 2 in a row now, you guys have lost. Denver lost, obviously a tough place to play, tough game. Tonight, though, what do you think things kind of fell apart?
I think that in the first half they punched us in the mouth, and we responded going into halftime. And then the second half they did the same thing, and then we just didn't respond very well. And they got that lead and then sat on it, and we tried to push back, but it was a little too late.
Everybody says every game is difficult, but it's human nature when they don't have Butler and they don't have Lowry and the like that you could let down a little bit. Was that at all a factor?
That's what Coach told us before the game. He said that the Miami Heat, they represent Heat culture, and it's always next man up and a next guy's opportunity. And so that's what they did tonight. And they're guys that don't usually play. They stepped up and made plays, and they played good games. They played hard, and that's something that Coach was preaching before the game, saying that they're going to come out even harder than they would if they had their starters.
You mentioned that they came out in the, second quarter and then third quarter and kind of, quote, punched you in the mouth a little bit. What happens, in the timeouts? What kind of communication is happening to re-encourage you guys and reinvigorate you guys in terms of playing well?
Everybody is just clapping, cheering, not hey, but more of a sense that, come on, energy, more of an energy standpoint, bringing energy, trying to get guys going and stuff of that nature. And that's what I try to do for my teammates. And then just responding, listening to what Coach is talking about, ways that we can stop and help ourselves, especially on the defensive end of the floor. And offensively, just listen to what Coach is saying and then just playing. So
It seemed like you really held your own against Bam in the post defensively. How would you evaluate how you performed in that matchup?
Bam's a unique player. He's kind of similar to me where he relies a little bit on athleticism, but he still has that jump shot. And he was playing in that mid-post area, and I was just trying to body him up. He had some tough shots, but overall he's a great player.
You are missing about four of your main guys. What is the plan or for the rest of you to step up and kind of make up for those guys being out?
It's just kind of next man up opportunity. With Dre, GP2, and those guys. They're still cheering for us. They're still there for us. But it's next man up, and that's what we got to do until they get back. And so we just got to play hard and play together.
Klay, what do you think happened in that second quarter that kind of turned this game?
In the second quarter, I think maybe our offense got a little too stagnant and our resistance at the rim was lacking. And those two things combined together is not good, and they played good defense, so just not the best night for the team.
I think this was the first night this season you guys didn't even make 10 threes. How much of the game was just, you guys not hitting those type of shots?
A lot of it's on us, and I think when they zoned us, our offense was too stagnant rather than trying to cut more off the ball and drive and kick. I think, including myself, we were just too content standing around the perimeter instead of playing with more force, getting into the paint, getting your teammate open, and taking great shots.
Well, obviously, everybody in the NBA is a good player, but there are guys who are Jimmy Butlers for a reason and Kyle Lowry's for a reason. I would think it would be human nature. You try to say, hey, we're going to play as hard as we can, but when the other team doesn't have its main guys, the human nature would be, hey, this game is going to be easier than we thought. How do you combat that human nature?
Well, you realize that those other players on the opposing team have also played in NBA Finals, not just Jimmy and Kyle, and you got to be pretty dang good to get there. So just an unfortunate opportunity slipped for us, and I wasn't particularly good tonight. Minus 26 is pretty reflective of that. So I think you have a better opportunity Saturday to try to right the ship on this homestand.
Podziemski just came in here and kind of blamed himself for the loss.
Jeez.
Dramatic
rookie.
Basically, that he didn't bring the energy, and he's supposed to be kind of the energy guy. Beyond just him, did it just feel like that the energy collectively wasn't there?
Yeah, it wasn't great tonight, and I don't know. I don't have a great answer for you. Can't blame BP. It's hard to bring the energy he does 82 nights a year, but he does it to the best of his ability. But just not the best performance tonight from anybody.